So I'm going to show you how to use Screencastify, which is a tool that you can use to record your screen, which I'm using to make this video, and kind of what happens after you make the video and where you can send it. So just as a reminder, you would click up in your extension tab. Since I'm already recording, I can't show you the process, but you would click that button and then it would give you the option for just the webcam, your browser window, which is the whole window, or just the tab that you're on. I like to do the browser window so that I can move across tabs and you can see multiple things. Once you click that, another window will pop open, kind of like you're sharing your screen in Zoom. And then you do your whole window again, and then you hit record and it gives you a 3-second notice and then you start recording. So it also loads everything really nicely into a Google Drive folder. As you can see, I have a folder that's created automatically, and any video I've made goes right to this folder, which is really nice. So I'm going to show you how to upload it to Google Classroom. So once it finishes, it will show you on the right kind of how far along it is to downloading. I like to go here and change the name so that I know what it is. So this is kind of my first Screencastify video, so I won't change it, but you can type in the name. I also like to make sure that my video records. The first time I did it when I used my earpods, it sounded like I was underwater, and then it was really jumbled and hard to use and hard to hear. So I'm just going to click to unmute and listen to my other video and make sure it works. And so I already have it installed, but you would click here where it would say add to and pause. So good. It's good to go. So I'm going to share it to Classroom. You could also publish it to YouTube if you wanted to make kind of a playlist of all of your videos and keep them all in one place. Again, it's really nice if you are talking about maps or graphs or a specific PowerPoint that you want to share and you want to have a video recording so your students can access it later. But you can also get a shareable link and send it to Drive, but sharing it to Classroom is really easy. So my computer defaults to my personal account, so you want to click here and make sure that you are in your personal or in your Clearway account. Otherwise, you won't be able to access Google Classroom. And so once it loads, it might take a minute, you are going to let it load and then pick the class that you want to send it to. So I'm going to send mine to my assistive technology support. And so you have a couple of options of what to do. So if I wanted to create an assignment, this would be something I needed students to turn into me. So it probably doesn't make sense for that for me. You could also ask a question if you wanted to test kids' comprehension with this and make a little quiz at the end of the video. So it's kind of an alternative to ed puzzles. It could be an announcement like, hey, check out this, and a little video and a screen, or create a material if it's kind of a reference that you want to use later. So I'm going to create a material because this is something I want people to be able to access. And you can again change the name. So I'm going to call this How to Upload to Google Classroom. You can put a description if you need to, if you needed other directions. And here is your video. So you can pick the group again that it goes to. You can select the student, select all, or select some. And then you could create a topic. I had already created a topic of general resources, but say you are starting a new unit, you could start a new topic. So I'm going to post it to general resources and it should be ready. And I'm going to click post. I believe there's also the option that you can schedule the post, but I clicked through too quickly before you could see it. So when you're finished, you just stop sharing your screen, and that's the end of the recording. And then you'll go through this process because it'll take you to that screen automatically when the video ends, of kind of the pink Screencastify screen, and you can send your video where you need to.